visitor. You're looking for Silverwolf? The little one's not home yet. How about you? Stay here for a while and wait for her. A rootkit? You two are going to make one? Oh my. What naughty little kids you both are. But you're in luck, for this is also my kind of specialty. Now don't worry. This will be our dirty little secret. Come closer, darling. Let me show you how to make things disappear. First, we need to set the mood. We start with the Windows header. Think of this as our master key. It defines all the little things we need. D-word handle, the raw essentials. It's our entry point for locating our process in memory, and to bypass the IAT read-only function. Now you might ask, what is an IAT? The import address table. It's like a little black book built inside every executable. It tells the program exactly where to find the functions it needs deep inside the Windows kernel. But we have needs that are a bit more specific. You see, the Windows header is just a polite wrapper. It handles the public affairs. But Microsoft? They're possessive. They don't want you touching the kernel. They think you'll break something. We know better. That's why we bring in Windows Internal. This is our secret dictionary. It lets us talk to this library, the gatekeeper between us and the kernel's deepest secrets. Because when the kernel speaks, it doesn't give us a simple yes or no. It gives us data, and we need a translator. However, when we extract those secrets, they aren't neat and tidy. It's a massive, messy blob of UTF-16 strings. Unrefined passion. So we use the import string to pinpoint exactly what we want. We have to be precise, darling. We don't want a buffer overflow. We don't want to make a mess. Now, let's get to the action. We define status_success. When the kernel whispers this number, it's saying I'm all yours. It means it's giving us the list of every running process. But we must be careful. We don't want Task Manager to crash and leave us in the cold. So we store the original function in a global variable, a safety net. If our little trick fails, everything goes back to normal, and no one is the wiser. Now we map out the body. The kernel doesn't send us a love letter. It sends a binary blob. We have to map it out perfectly. We take the struct of the Task Manager, the binary mirror of the Windows kernel's internal process list, which Task Manager and other system tools use to read and display live process data. I've stripped away the legacy clutter from the 90s and tucked it out of sight, leaving only what matters for a modern 64-bit machine. This map tells our rootkit exactly where notepad.exe is hiding in the memory. Here is the climax. The hook. We call our fake function. We look at the memory map. We check the image name. Is it notepad.exe? If it is, we make it vanish. We find the next entry, offset. Think of it as a chain linking all the processes together. We simply detach the link pointing to Notepad and attach it to the process after it. We tell the system to skip over it, to forget it was ever there. Like a memory gap. One moment it's there, and the next, poof. And just in case, we have memove, a backup plan to overwrite the memory entirely. Finally, the IAT redirection, the main event. We inspect the Task Manager's structure. We find the directory listing the DLLs. Windows tries to protect this memory. It plays hard to get with read-only access. So, we use virtual protect. We gently lower its defenses, strip away the protection, and reroute the address to our fake function. Now let's add the final touches and ensure it runs perfectly when we inject it to our Task Manager. So here we are in our magnificent looking desktop. So what is going to happen is, in order for our rootkit to work, we must be able to inject it to Task Manager. Remember that this does not work if the process is not active, nor if it is loaded in a program that uses static binaries. Here I am using a simple Python injector. And let's see if our magic works. Boom! My that turned out quite well. As you can see, our notepad process is gone even if it is still active. And that, my dear, is how you make yourself a basic rootkit. I am surprised that you've reached quite this far. You really know how to please this lady. What should I give you as a reward for staying with me? Don't worry. Silver Wolf won't know about this.